All right. So what's up?
Hi everyone.
What's good? What's good? How you doing, everybody?
I was waiting for the countdown.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was waiting for it too. But it's cool.
Well, that was awkward.
Right. It's not wrong with a little.
We on spring break. Hey, whatever they get tonight.
We on spring break.
But we back though. But we back. The crew is back.
Yeah, we're all together again. Yay!
Yeah.
So let's officially introduce ourselves for the people who don't know us.
Yes. Hey. Who's gonna start? Me?
Oh, well, my name is Bobby Sherrod. Right. What's going on, band director at Neil Middle School?
Hi, my name is Miss Santiago. I am the ESL teacher at Neil Middle, and just talking here.
Yeah, and we back. Your boy Taiwan, Coach Austin is back in the building officially with the crew.
Yay!
Glad to be back. So listen, we all know what time it is. Listen, it's them bit 2 words, spring break. You know, so now we have a chance to kind of sit back, and have some time to ourselves, but also let's not forget about our students and our staff as well, our colleagues at the school. This is a bit time for us, definitely during COVID and everything else that has happened, as well as returning back to school. So now that we've been back to school for a little while, it's kind of a teaser. We get a chance to kind of have a break now. So just tell me, man, like, what have y'all been doing first? Because first off, Santiago, I know earlier when we was on, I saw a green screen. So I thought, I didn't know where you were. I thought I saw a green screen, but I know earlier you was taking part in some festivities, some good eats. So what are you doing for spring break?
Well, for spring break for me is I always get it divided. Like the first half of the week, I like to like chill and have fun. Right now I'm at Myrtle Beach, so I'm talking to you guys from South Carolina.
Good old Myrtle.
Yeah. Dope.
Yes. So right now I'm in a hotel in Myrtle Beach. I'm spending time here. My boyfriend's right there, and we're just spending a little time, living, always taking precautions with COVID. Again, we know we are filled up with masks and stuff. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been walking around. I went to the aquarium. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to a haunted attraction, to the Ripley's Museum. So it's gonna be pretty fun. And yeah, and the other half of the week, Friday, I take that day for reflection, and that day we're gonna go home tomorrow. And Friday, that day's reflection, just like peaceful and praying and studying. So yeah, that's my spring break.
That's pretty dope. What about you, Mr. Sherrod?
You know what? I don't feel guilty. I've done nothing.
Beautiful.
Nothing.
I love it.
Chill. I cut the grass. That's it. YouTubing, watching TV, and don't feel guilty about it. What's going on? Shouts out to our assistant principal, Mr. Biggs.
What's up, Biggs?
What's going on, Biggs? Shout out to all the staff, administrative staff that was able to log on tonight. So what about you, Tom? What you been doing over this spring break?
Well, first off, y'all see this on my hat, this prestigious North Carolina Central University on my hat. So
whoa.
Technically it's spring break for me, but it's not spring break. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a student. I'm still in school, master's program. So right now I'm just getting to it. I'm using this time to market, make videos for my project, my internship, as well as connect with different people. So I'm enjoying my time, you know what I'm saying? But I still have to be a student as well outside of the school. But something fun I did do, I have created a movie score. It's a short movie score, so it's around 3 minutes right now, 3:30, but I'm gonna add more to it. But it's definitely a dope soundtrack that I feel like should be in somebody's movie. So that's the first time something ever like that ever came to my mind, and I just created it.
That is awesome. Yo, that's awesome.
Right.
I know people, man. So let me know. We're packing my frat, brother. I don't know him, but but it's all good.
Right. And so I've been doing that, but then outside of that, I did have an opportunity to be in the gym, work out. Of
Nice.
course, I've been on my fitness journey. It's been a little stubble, but we have to do it. So definitely for students as well. Right now, staff, if you ever wanted to try to go ahead and grind, do it now because we don't have to clock in for work right now. So you can go early in the morning if you choose to. If you got Planet Fitnesses, they 24 hours again. Definitely the one here in Briar Creek. It's a lot of different gyms around the county and city too. So if you plan to try to get on it, this is the time now to try to go ahead and push yourself forward.
That's
So
what's up. Hey, big ups to you, man, because you can't call it a struggle if you didn't start. So the fact that you started and you're doing something, hey, struggle is okay. That means you're still in the midst of it, bro.
Especially a fitness journey. Fitness journeys are never like, oh, I started and went here, awesome. No, it's always like an up and down and up and down and up and down.
Right.
Bodies fluctuates and stuff,
Right.
Speaking of up and down, we have been up and down this whole school year educationally. Since March we was in person, and then COVID happened. And then we was virtual. We thought we was going to be back in a couple of weeks. We thought we was going to be back in a couple of months.
Yeah,
nobody envisioned a year later that we would still be virtual. So we all know we got that news that we are transitioning back to in person with the cohorts that we're doing by grade level, starting next week, the end of next week. Our last podcast, we had some of our student services on talking about that transition back to in person. Miss Santiago broke it down, what it's going to look like, schedule. We still encourage all our teachers, all of our parents, as well as all of our students to check the website. Keep in touch with the website because things are being updated on a daily basis.
Yes.
So we're going to transition into our theme for this podcast, which is what you doing for spring break.
Right. So, and it's funny you said that, man, because it's just like as a kid when we heard spring break, man, we were so excited. I don't know how y'all feel now, but spring break now it's like, I'm excited, but I know it's only next week when I gotta return to everything, which is not a bad thing, but you just don't have that. Like I feel like as a kid, we used all 24 hours each day for spring break.
Yeah.
So if there's any students on, I know y'all are gonna utilize the time probably to have fun, play video games and things like that. But also remember, Neal is a place to where we want to grow to as a body, as a staff, as a student base. So yes, have fun during spring break, but also find something productive to do. Like I said, my productive thing is I want to start trying to read, and so I got books here from people that I went to school with, and this will give me time to at least read a chapter or so. It's no need to have a book and not read it, but not only that, for your businesses, staff, if you have businesses out here, take time to work on your business outside of your career as well. It's nothing wrong with that. So tap into it, do the research that you need to do, connect with people, use this time to talk and get up early, show up to people businesses and try to get that money in or grow your network. So however you want to do it, but staff, definitely, if you have other things outside of work, this is perfect timing for you right now.
Yeah.
It's funny that you said that because I looked up 21 things for teachers to do on spring break. So
all right, let's hear them.
I'm gonna throw a couple of these out.
I want to hear it.
I'm gonna throw a couple of them out. We'll bounce on some of them. But the first one was exactly what you talked about. Read a book. For a lot of times, our Monday through Friday, we are grinding, we are thinking, we are worrying about, we are preparing for our students. And a lot of times we don't get that to read for enjoyment. A lot of people don't. If we read and sometimes we don't make up playing that time for ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The second thing on the list was sleep. And if you don't sleep, just chill in bed. Sleep later.
Beautiful.
Right. I know some teachers may be like, oh my God, wait a minute. We got to be to school at 6. Wait a minute. That means I got to leave my house at 6. Wait a minute. That means I got to wake up at 5.
Yeah.
Don't even think about that. Don't even look. I know some teachers out there right now, y'all tripping because you're trying to practice waking up early. Stop
Right,
tripping.
right. Sleep.
Stop
That
tripping.
does not work.
Yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You gonna wake up if you're not the fever gonna call you, but you gonna wake up. It's
Right,
okay.
Someone's gonna
Next-
call you. Someone's gonna call
Right,
you.
right.
right.
The next thing on the list was playing nothing. Don't schedule your day.
Shout out to Biz once again.
Yeah, for sure. For the OCD, some people that might be asking a lot for you to not plan anything, but try not to schedule your day. Kind of let it flow and let it happen. If you can do that without sending yourself into a frenzy.
Yeah.
It said bake a cake. Hey, I'm gonna say eat a cake. One or the other. Bake a cake and eat a cake.
Fun.
You know, I need
fun though. It's relaxing.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen.
Shout out to Miss Cross with the baking club.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a stress reliever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need me a little veggie cake.
A veggie cake.
Yeah. Little vegan cake. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, a vegan cake. Well,
Yeah,
you said
yeah.
veggie cake. I'm like, that's nasty. But you know, hey, one of my guilty pleasures is I love to watch people cook on TV, on YouTube. I love to watch people cook, like outdoor cooking. I don't know, that's my weird thing. Another thing on the list, Miss Santiago, take a road trip to the beach or the mountains. So we own it. All three of us are doing something that's on that list so far.
Right now, top five.
Top 5, we in it.
Yeah.
Next one, have lunch with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Safely go out. There are some restaurants that are offering outdoor dining if you're still leery about that. That's what says take a walk.
That's
walk downtown Durham.
Beautiful too.
Or your local park. Like go to your local park and you just walk around. You enjoy the environment. You like connect with nature. That helps a lot, and it's very, very relaxing.
Yes. Next one says go shopping. Now,
no.
Yes. Here's why I agree. Hey, some of y'all haven't put on those work pants since last March. Listen. Don't come to school. Don't come to school with the pre-COVID weight pants on. Listen, everybody. Hey, everybody. Well, I put on that suit the other day, boy. My suit was like this. Hey, it's all good. Hey, we're gonna work it off. Hey, get with Coach Lau. He put something in the email every Wednesday about working out and staying fit. So you know.
Yes.
Lau be on it.
Yeah. So we might have to go shopping. Kisses from Puerto Rico. Hey, Puerto Rico.
Hey, Puerto
Rico. And the last thing, or one of the last things on the list of 21, not the last thing, was it says start planning for your summer vacation. Start planning that trip. Now, shameless plug. I'm not going to plug too much, but inbox me if you would like some information on vacations. I can assist you with that. But I can tell you this. I would just throw this little thing in there. Don't wait till the summer to start planning what you're going to do for the summer.
Yeah.
Because the prices are about to triple.
Mm-hmm. Actually, this is the perfect time to buy anything if you want to buy it for summer.
Inbox me.
Already.
Hey, Big say holler at him for that trip. For sure.
You already know.
Yes. So let's talk about things that students can do while they're on spring break. I don't have a list, but we can throw some things out there.
Well, I searched online for a couple things, but they are all pre-COVID times. Now, I did find a couple that, and I collected in my mind a couple things that students can do, that are safe from COVID. Therefore, for COVID times right now. One of them, like I said before, like go walk in a park, like walk go to your local park. You walk around, you can have fun, you can do anything you want to do. I actually live nearby a park, and I've seen a lot of like kids recently just going there, walking, sometimes making some TikToks, and just chilling, just enjoying their time, and that's nice. That's nice. Another thing that students can do is connect with your families. Sometimes we are so focused on, like, right now everything's virtual, right? So we're focused on this little screen, and like this screen like controls our lives in general. Connect with your family, connect with people that you love, connect with your friends. If you can use your phone, to connect with people, or go talk to your mom, go talk to your dad, like that's a good thing to do now. um
Right.
another thing to do is like have a, if you need it, even though it's not recommended, like, try to chill and relax. But let's say that you're very, very behind in school, you can have a study date with someone, like meet someone up, and work things out. Not like a study date in that sense, not that study date. I
No,
mean, like,
I was just thinking
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
school period. Like,
yeah. Listen,
but no,
yeah,
I
but
think
like,
I think
I'm
but
going
that's
through it right
another thing.
now.
Or even like if you have
study.
the chance and you have people, that, let's say that there's a family member that is out, or that like is free during this week, you can contact them and have them help you with an assignment if you know that the person can help you out. That goes back to, connecting with your family. Video games is another great thing to do. You can do video games. I play video games, just enjoy that. Yeah, just relax, just do anything that is going to help you find your own little peace of mind, because each person is different. Some people need music, some people, there's students who have a hobby. You can work hard on that hobby. You can reflect. If you reflect, you can read, you can do anything that is going to help your mind relax and get you ready for the new school year that's coming up. Like, on the 8th next week, we're gonna start completely in person. So
Yeah,
that's
Mm,
the advice. That's the best thing you can do, honestly.
and for our
yeah,
students, get that vitamin D. Get outside.
Yeah, just get
yeah.
outside, like, enjoy, enjoy life. Like, we've been so much in screens. Get out of the screen for a little bit and enjoy,
Yeah,
either just going outside, even if it's just doing some chores outside, like something
yeah.
different.
Take the dog
Right.
for a walk.
And it's crazy because I was gonna say that outside the vitamin D, like it's so sad that everything is now in the house. You play in the house from your phone and video games. Like nobody else goes outside and like play no more. Like, and so for kids, I just feel like, and some staff, some of us still young enough to get outside and run around with our homeboys, homegirls too. Don't act like we too grown, because I know some of us
Right.
like to play around. but definitely for kids, go outside and play, football, catch, basketball, soccer, throw a frisbee, learn how to fly a kite, like do something. We used to play long jump, put two little sticks in the road, used to see who could jump the farthest. We used to do
Right.
all of that type of stuff. And we used to have a game called curveball. We used to play that in basketball all day. You know what I'm saying? So
Handball, whatever.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right. So I mean, definitely enjoy outside, but also for adults, like it's a lot of, like, Durham is a music city, and if you like good vibes, there are now good spots opening up in Durham and Raleigh where you can go and listen to music and get good food and take walks, like you all said, or scenery. We got a lot of bit different murals and stuff like that built up around the city. So go take pictures in front of it and post it. Like, just enjoy it,
Yeah.
but also be careful of the Duke Gardens and stuff, because I know these bees and wasps coming out too. So we gotta
Oh yeah.
we gotta
Oh,
stay safe during this time. But definitely enjoy the flowers and the scenery. Yeah.
For sure. Um, so we just wanted to get on this podcast. Definitely not going to be long. We just wanted to talk
mm-hmm.
about, in the middle of a spring break, what does that mean? Why do we
Right.
have a spring break? Because we
Right.
need a break.
Right.
And when we come back from this break, we know we're kind of in it for the long haul. Oh, we need to pay attention
That's
to what we just said.
Right.
Whoa, is very attentive to pay attention to mental health so we can achieve stability in life, especially during any type of free time.
Exactly. I like
Exactly.
that.
Yep.
Thank
Which
you,
we will be talking
Santiago,
about that
that
on the
posted
next
that.
episode. On the
Yeah.
next
Yeah, and
episode.
look, that's a great segue, right?
That girl
Right.
is super. Is super smart. It's like it's like she's related to me. Just like
Yeah, the Santiago kind of gave it away. Yo, but I was just getting ready to transition into us talking very briefly on our next podcast, and I don't want us to dive into it, but just to give them a teaser, we're going to be talking about that last post that just came up. We're going to be talking about mental health.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about anxiety and depression from both sides, as adults and as students.
Yep.
And we're gonna just talk about the good and bad and the ugly. We're gonna debunk some myths about depression, and yeah, y'all speak a little bit on what our
definitely.
next
Yeah,
podcast.
and if like pay attention, like try to connect to next podcast, and next podcast is going to be very, very important, especially for now, for the beginning of the school year. Life as we know it is completely gone. In a way, it's gone at this point, so it can be a harsh, like a little like wake up of reality, and it can be a little harsh. So there's a couple of things we're going to do. Not only we're going to talk and debunk, we're also going to give out information on how to get help if you need it, like hotlines, anything that you need, because this topic is very, very important, and it goes along with today. Like today we're talking about how to take a break and spring break and all that thing. Like this is important for your mental health. It's important for you to be able to recognize, hey, I need a break. Let me take this break, because if you overwork yourself, you're going to go like you're not going to be able to accomplish anything. You have to be able to take a break. And next time we're going to talk about all those things. Very, very interesting.
Right. And then from my standpoint, like, if you have been following the podcast, that's why I haven't been here active for maybe the last 2 episodes. It's because I was actually battling that myself. So we definitely going to take y'all in deeper next episode about it. But it's real. And I never thought I was going to be at a point of even coming to terms with this thing. But as Santiago said, if you don't deal with it, if you don't take time to watch your mental health and things like that, you're going to not want to do anything. You're going to be so unmotivated, and depression is going to hit. So I'm gonna take y'all a little bit into my story for the last 2 months, to be real, 2-3 months, and I'm just now saying something the past 2 months of something I've been battling with. So definitely join us on the next episode. And even though this is a deep discussion, the body of teachers and administrators and staff, we need this conversation, as well as students need to hear this, because if you hear it, you may be able to relate to it, but also some people may need to hear this for the help, because they scared to reach out and talk about it, because as we said, like once you say, oh, depression, people think you crazy, and it's not that. Sometimes you just need a simple outlet. So this is for Durham Public Schools. And it's no respect the person.
Not only Durham Public School, for anyone, just like my sister, like my sister said, my sister, by the way, she needs to, like she said, we need to pay attention to this. And I don't know why this is a taboo, and we are going to talk about this because the school system generally, the school system sees this as a mini taboo. Our society sees this as a taboo, and it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. It should be something that everyone knows about, and that everyone is, everyone is aware that this help exists, and that these things exist. So nothing is wrong with you. If you do relate to anything, nothing is wrong with you. You are okay. It's just something that happens and can be helped and treated.
And it's our duty as staff members that we say protect the nest at Neil. This is a way that we're going to protect the nest. We're going to put it out there. We're going to make it knowledgeable. We're going to have some transparency from our podcast hosts from Ty and Miss Santiago and myself. Transparent moment, putting it out there so people can relate. Because the truth of the matter is, we deal with staff members on a daily basis that are dealing with depression and anxiety, and we deal with students on a daily basis who are dealing with depression and anxiety. And we also have parents who are noticing something maybe different with their child since being learning online. And they kind of don't know what to do. They notice grades may be dropping, but don't know why. And then they just say, well, my student doesn't like online learning. Well, there may be some other things that are going on to attribute to that may head in the way of depression and anxiety. But we're not here to cure anyone or to diagnose anyone.
Right.
We're just having an open and honest.
Right.
We just have an open and honest conversation. We will have some clinical psychologists that are on. We will have some support staff that are experts in the field that will be here to assist us on that next podcast. So definitely share, like, subscribe. Make sure you get as many people on this next podcast as possible.
Yeah.
Right. And so there you have it. So we took y'all a little bit into what we're gonna do next time around. Like I said, it was fun to be back with you all too, man. This is the crew. We did it like twice, 3 times, but like it felt like we've been doing it for a long time. So this is family, you know what I'm saying? So it's fun to be back in the loop with you all too. And thank you all for your support, just to be open. You know, thank you for your support during my time away. So there you have it. As Mr. Sherrod said, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, share it, and be in tune for the next podcast. So shout out to the Neal family. Protect the nest. You know what it is. We fly high, not low, and we attack everything with boldness and pride. So hey, we'll be back next week or whenever. Just follow us. All right.
And he